day, everybody. My name is Sabi Maj. Welcome to my online English class. Today's lesson is about indirect or reported speech. Please check the board and see what we are learning today. Today we are learning about how to turn a direct speech into an indirect speech. So from our previous lesson, we said number 1, punctuations change. Number 2, pronouns change. So we are learning number 3, introductory verb plus that. So we insert the word that to link the introductory verb to the spoken words. So we insert the word that next to the introductory verb so that we can have our indirect speech. So we have examples of introductory verbs. We have said, we have says, we have declared, we have explained, we have complained. So here's our example in a direct speech. We have Annabelle says, I love the sound, smell, and vibe of the flea market. So this is a direct speech because we have introductory verb which is followed by a comma, and then we have open inverted commas, and then we have a sentence in the inverted commas starts with a capital letter. So this tells us that it's a direct speech. But when we turn it into an indirect speech, we say Annabelle says that she loves the sound, smell, and vibe of the flea market. So we have our word, our introductory verb, which is followed by that, which is this rule. We don't have punctuation like our first rule, and we change our pronoun into she. I changes to she. So this is an indirect speech. Then we have question words. We have letter A, insert the word if or whether after questions using question verbs. So we have question verbs asked, inquired, and questioned. So when we are using question verbs instead of introductory verb, then when you turn it into an indirect speech, they must be followed by the word if or whether. So here's an example of a direct speech. The children inquired, are there fun rides at the flea market? So we have inquired instead of introductory verb, which is our question verb, and then it is followed by a comma, and then we have inverted commas. We have the first letter of the words in the inverted commas as a capital letter. So these are the characteristics of the direct speech. So when we turn it into an indirect speech, then we say the children inquired if there were fun rides at the flea market, or the children inquired whether there were fun rides at the flea market. So our word inquired is followed by if, as this rule says, or whether. Then we move to letter B. If the first word of the question is a question word, use this word as a connecting word. So if the first word in our direct speech is a question word, then you use the same word to connect the sentence. So when you turn it into an indirect speech, then you use the same question word to connect the sentence. So here's our direct speech. So why can't I have candy floss? Ask Roseanne. So this is a direct speech. It has open inverted commas. It has a question mark at the end, and the first letter starts with a capital letter. But the first letter is a question. So when we turn it into a indirect speech, then that word, which is a question, connects the sentence. We say Roxanne said why she can't have candy floss. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Please tune in again next time.